stay live on YouTube and we start our meeting today. Just one more second. Okay, I think we are live on YouTube. Okay, so we are live on YouTube and we will start today. First, I want to introduce myself. I know you know me, but I need to do this. I'm Yuri, I'm 28 years old, and I'm from Salvador, Bahia. Okay, and I'm a host on TNT, and I'm here every Thursday in the morning, every Thursday, 9 a.m. A very, very good moment to talk about lots of things. Of course, I know you are sleepy. Everybody wants to come back to the bedroom, me too. But today I have something very, very interesting to talk about. It's about family and relatives. I think it's really important, not only because of English, you know, you have lots of names that basic learners usually don't know how to say, and I'm going to share in the chat, you know, a list with all the relatives, because when you are talking about when you are trying to answer the questions, maybe you will need this list, you know. Everybody can read the list.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So you have all the relatives and the questions I'm going to share. I'm going to wait just 2 more minutes to people come back. And to start, I want to say that when I divide you into groups, breakout rooms, I need you to choose a leader, you know. Maybe we have today just one more breakout room because we have 13 people here, 14 now. So we will have 2 rooms, the main room and the breakout room. And there you need to choose a leader, you know, to drive the questions and everything. Let me share the questions here with you. Okay, one more. Can you see the list of questions? Yeah.
Okay, very good.
So now I'm going to divide you into breakout rooms. Just 1 minute. You can click in the join button, please. Okay, okay, now it's good. So first, to start our meeting today, I want you to introduce yourself. I'm going to select you just because of the order you are here in my screen, okay? So first, welcome back, Mariana. First, Marcelo, please, come on. Please introduce yourself. Say your name, where are you from?
Okay, Joran and the other guys. I'm Marcelo. I'm living in Baixosa, Bahia. I'm Bahia too. I'm 46 years old. I'm married. I have 2 children, and I'm a teacher. And I'm here to try to develop my English. And please.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Marcelo. And now, Vinicius, please tell me a little bit about you.
Hi, my name is Vinicius. I'm from Guarapari, but I study in Viçosa. Um, yeah, I'm 25 years old, and I think it's my 60th meeting here at TNT.
Okay, thank you, Vinicius. Mariana Tiburcio, please.
Hello, good morning. Well, I'm Mariana. I'm from Rio de Janeiro and I'm 23 years old. I think this is the five time I'm here. I don't know exactly, but that's it.
Thank you, Mari. Thank you for sharing this. And Farley, please tell me, who are you? Where are you
Yeah,
from?
I'm Farley. I'm 21 years old. I'm
21?
from, yeah,
Okay,
I'm from São José do Divino, Minas Gerais.
okay.
And this is this.
Minas Gerais.
Yeah.
Okay, very good play. Very good state. I love Minas Gerais.
Yeah, I do.
And Tai, please. Are you here? Are you with me?
Good morning, guys. Can you hear
Good
me well?
morning, Tai.
It's because I'm
Please.
using a different microphone, so I don't know if you can hear me well.
Yeah, I can hear you very
All right.
well.
First and foremost, I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep my camera off because I'm using a computer which the camera is not working very properly, so I'm gonna keep it off.
Okay.
But anyways,
No worries.
my name is Tainana, but people usually call me Tai. I'm 30 years old. I live in a small town in Rio. I work as an elementary teacher and well, what else? I've been part of TNT for a month, I guess. I'm not sure. But coming back and forth, I'm not so constant here, but every time I have a chance, I'm trying to be part of these meetings because I think they are very important. So that's it.
Okay. Okay, Tai. And Gaia. Gaia,
Hey, good morning. Hi
please.
guys,
Good
good
morning.
morning. My name is Gaia
Morning.
and I'm from São Paulo. I was born in São Paulo, but I live in the US. I live in Kentucky and I'm joining from Kentucky and it's a really bad day here. It's raining a lot. And I work. I do some translations and some teaching, and I just love to be on TNT. So here I am. Good morning to you all.
Thank you, Gaia. It's raining a lot on Kentucky.
Yes.
Here in Salvador, it's the same. And okay, let's start our questions. So today we will talk about relatives. Okay, for you who came after, I've sent the questions in the chat, but I think you will not be able to see Gaia and Farley. I don't know.
I can see.
Maybe Mariana. Okay, so I'll just say the question and you will see. You will hear. Okay, the first question. It's about who is the oldest person in your family and what do you remember about him or about her? Who's the oldest person in your family? And what do you remember about him and about her? Marcelo, please.
First, yeah.
Yeah.
It's about the live person or about the dead person in my family. Because my grandfather, that when he was 105 years,
Wow.
He died with the when he was that age. For his dad was that's 5 years ago. I don't remember. I remember the moment and the man,
Yes.
my brother talked to me about her her dad died when died, but he he died when he 105 years old. Today,
Wow.
when my family, my dad, my father was 86 years old. I I guess
Your father,
my
he
father.
is 86
He
now, or
86, 86 now.
okay,
Yes.
no.
Uh,
Oh, very good. What do you eat? Your family, you and what do you eat and drink? Please say me the secret. Because
uh,
105. I want to live until 105.
I mean, my famous relatives uh, bring I don't say living in the farms and the
Oh,
farms and um,
yeah.
I remember mm, my family come here for 40 years ago. My family come in for city, but my old brothers uh, uh, was born there. My father, my grandfather,
Good.
it is
Good.
in the farms.
So it's the secret. I'm going to move to a farm. Thank you, Marcelo. Vinicius, please. Who is the oldest person in your family, and what do you remember about him or her?
Yeah, I had a grandmother, but she was not. She's not living and not living anymore. And she was about 112, 12, no, sorry, 102 maybe. But maybe a live person, maybe my grandmother, I don't know. Well, but my grandmother was really really crazy, if I can say, because she she used to talk a lot with everyone. She was very proactive. She was gardening. Um, she didn't wear glasses. She was really nice. Yeah,
Wow, what's
yeah,
that? You and Marcelo, we need to make something, some TNT about how to, get healthy and I don't know. Man, what's that?
yeah. She was really nice.
Man, my grandfather raced by bike when he was 95 years. He
No,
rides white bike, and my
no,
mother
I don't believe.
don't stop
95,
because it's a danger.
95 years old and riding a
Mm,
bike. I can't
yes,
believe it.
yes.
It's really something. Wow, I never saw that before because my grandma is 60, 65, 67. I don't know exactly, but she she doesn't ride a bike, but she's really strong and she walks all the day long. But okay, let's go. Let's thank you, Vinicius. Thank you, Vinicius. And Mariana, what about you? Who is the oldest person in your family? Mari? Ah, okay, okay. I'll wait.
I was trying to find the bottom. Well, mm, I think it's my great aunt. She's almost 90, and she loves doing exercise. She loves dancing, and she lives in Minas Gerais. And I visited her 2 years ago, and she's an active person, and she inspires me a lot. And I think that's it. Um, I don't remember that it's someone older than her in our family, but it's she.
Okay, good. And Vinicius, what about you? Who's the oldest person in your family? Vinicius,
Sorry, me again?
again?
Yeah.
Fali, sorry, because the order changed here in my screen. Fali, please,
Okay.
you.
The oldest person alive in my family is my grandma. She is 81 years, and she lives in the same city than me. And I remember her since I was a child. Now, since the last year, she's not active as she used to be. She's like a dementia, but I she know about many things yet. Not to she's developed dementia.
Okay, good. Thank you, Fali. Gaia. Gaia?
Yes. Hi. Well, right now, the oldest person in my family is my mother. She's 94, and she's pretty active. And the other day I called her on Skype, and she told me, "Oh, don't use Skype. I don't like Skype. Call me only on WhatsApp." And she has a Facebook page. She has many friends on Facebook. And sometimes she makes like really big, strange things on Facebook. She puts things that, like, we look, see, Mama, you don't put this on Facebook. Oh, how do I get it out now? But she still try, like she's good. She's like very active. And I think one of the secrets for her to be like that is because no stress. She's
No
like
stress.
very relaxed. Like Marcelo said, his grandfather, countryside, living in the country, also not so much stress in the life. So that's very good. That's very important. So my mom is the one in the family that is the oldest person. She's the matriarch of the family.
Good, very good. You said 94?
94.
94. 94. Good. Very good. And totally active and make WhatsApp phone calls.
Yes.
It's really amazing. Okay. Thank you, Gaia. Vinicius, no. Ty, please, Ty.
Well,
What about
the
you?
oldest person in my family that I had contact with was my great grandmother. Unfortunately, she passed away when I was 5. She passed away from cancer. But now, I think my stepfather is the oldest person in my family that I have a contact with. He is 65 years old. And actually, I have more contact with my mother's family side than my father's family side. But yeah, and something very interesting here is that I have a picture of my great grandmother and my great grandfather, who was born 100 years before my sister. So he was born in 1885, and my sister, she was born in 1995. And because he was a black man, his mother used to be a slave. And when my great grandmother told me that story, I was like, wow, that is so crazy. But it is very close in ages how, you know, slavery was like 100 years ago, 200 years ago, people used to be slaves. It's still here in Brazil. And my great grandfather, he was one. Actually, he was born free, but it's in my family somehow. So it's very interesting when I have contact with this side of the story of my family.
Yeah, very interesting and very,
Yeah.
some,
And I have only one
wow.
picture of him, but I keep it with like all the kind and all the I keep it like an altar. I have it here in my house, and it's like it's pretty good when we have, when we can look back in our family and see from where uh I was from where our story started, our parents, our great grandparents, and it's awesome.
Yeah, I agree
Yes.
with you. Good point. Thank you, Tai. Okay, now let's move to the third question. Third, no, second question. But okay, how did your parents meet? Do you know? How did your parents meet? Can you tell me a history about it? Do you remember? Do you know? Have you ever asked this before to them? So, Marcelo, you are smiling a lot, so please begin.
I
Please.
don't know. I think about it. I guess they meet because the people and before living in the farms and called Caatinga, né? People had knows each other because she when she when they childhood because living near the others the families live in the others families so I I guess uh, they meet that's for I
You
don't know.
you you don't know exactly, isn't it?
Yeah.
I
That's
understand you. I totally understand you because I don't know. I've never asked this question before to my parents, but I know that they lived in the same neighborhood, so they were neighbors. Maybe they were, I don't know, going to work or something like that, and they, see.
it is it's small city in the farms.
Yeah, the
Everybody
farm
knows
is
everybody.
different. It's different. Okay, but thank you anyway. Farley, how did your parents meet?
Yeah.
You know that.
They meet in the USA because they migrated from to here to there in 1988, I think. My mother is from Governador Valadares. It's a city. It's a famous city by immigrants in the USA. And my father is from São José. Yes. And they haven't met yet and meet in the USA, and they stayed here until 1993, and then they came to Brazil. They had a children, no, a child here, my older brother.
History. Your history. Thank you, Vali. And you, Gaia,
Oh,
do you know?
my parents met in school, at school. They were like very young, and my mom loves to tell the story that my father came one day. She was 12. They were both 12, and he came to class, and he brought her a little sweet, and he just put on her desk, and then he went and he sat on his place. And she was very nervous because she said, "Wow, what does this mean? My God." And then they became boyfriends and girlfriends.
Very good, very good. 12, they were 12.
12.
Very young, very young.
Yeah, especially in those days.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, very interesting. Uh, and Vinicius.
I don't know exactly how my parents met, but my father is from a city like near the capital, and my mother was from the south of Espírito Santo, and both of them met in Guarapari, and I don't know the reason why it happens. Both of
Okay.
them met. It happens. Happened. Much more about it.
Okay. Yeah, this kind of topic. Remember the TV show How I Met Your Mother. You know.
Yeah, I watched. I really
Okay.
enjoyed it.
Tai.
Well, my biological father, I think my mom met him at work. And my stepfather, it was at a church because my mom is very religious, and sometimes churches they kind of set some meetings for single men and women trying to find someone to have a relationship with, and it was at church.
Good. Okay. And did I ask these questions to Mari? To you, Mari? No, Mari, please. Sorry,
No, no, it's okay.
my screen is
Um,
changing here. It makes it driving me crazy, you know. But okay, go on, go
actually,
on.
I don't know this story, but I think a friend just gave my mom's number to my father, is something like that. I don't remember so much. Then they start to date. They start to go out together, and I think that's it.
Very good, very good. And if I ask this same questions, um, the same question, uh, 2 years, after 2 years, I don't know, 2040, I think the guys is going to answer something like, oh, they were using an app like Tinder, and somehow, and and he saw her face, and my God, is a it's really different, the histories that of how we know people nowadays. And okay, let's go to the next question. And how did your family celebrate holidays when you were a child? Do you remember how was the parties in your family? How did you do that? Who's the first? Marcelo, again?
When I was a child, um, my family we it was very poor, so I don't remember the celebrate for all days because it's very poor. And sometimes they celebrate the holidays or moments when and went to church, but the holidays, the party, I don't remember I don't remember. And my children are very cool. I don't remember this celebrate. Never, my I don't say my memory is no good, no good. The situation when I child, I remember uh, about 11 years or 40 years. I remember some things, but when I was child, I don't remember. When my memory no is no good.
Okay, okay. You can share when you were a teen, or something like that. But okay, Mari, I don't want to forget you this way. Sorry. Again, Mari, please, how did your family celebrate holidays and parties when you were a child?
All I can remember is barbecue. It's something that my family used to do it a lot, and it's some kind of difficult to me because I'm vegetarian, and they always they
No
always
problem.
do that when they meet. They have a meeting, so but I'm okay. Um I'm getting used to this. But now, because of the quarantine, I haven't seen him like um I think just last year I see them
Wow.
face to face.
Okay, good, good. I was supposed to say that I love barbecue, but I'm not gonna do this. No, I just cheat. Farley, please share.
Okay, I don't remember much thing, but my parents didn't celebrate the Christmas because of their religion, and what I can remember is the New Year's Eve dinner at my grandma's house, and the next day, the first day of the year. It's like a tradition, but this year I think we had.
Good. Okay. Gaia.
Well, my mom is born. My mom was born on December 25th. So she was born on Christmas Day. So that was the celebration we did. And she always used to say, it's really big competition. Nobody remembers me because everybody's celebrating Christmas. Blah, blah, blah. She always was very upset about that because she said when she was a kid, she has a brother, and said, and my brother would get a gift on my birthday, and I didn't get a gift on his birthday, because it was
Wow.
Christmas now. So she always made such a big thing about Christmas, about her birthday. We didn't really celebrate Christmas. We had to celebrate her birthday. So it was a big birthday party for her, but only our small family, because everybody else was celebrating Christmas in the house. But it was nice. It's always been, her birthday on the 25th. So that's what we do.
Good, good. Very, very interesting. This birthday during the holidays. I don't know if I would like that. My birthday is on February 22, and sometimes this year it was really something bad because it was on Carnival. So I like Carnival, but this year I didn't go to Carnival, and everybody was there, and I was here without a party. But okay, it was good the same way. And Vinicius, please, how did your family celebrate holidays and parties when you were a child?
Yeah, they always celebrate with, they always gather together in on the Christmas on a farm that on my grandmother's farm that is in the south of Wisconsin. And most of my family are there at this date. Like her sisters and all the family that they have. And it's not like barbecued, but there are a lot of food. But I wish it would be barbecued, but it's not. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Vinicius. And Thai? Thai?
Well, we usually celebrate it. Well, actually, we still celebrate Christmas and birthday parties. They are very important for us. And although I have a very large family, we usually celebrate like my mom, my sister, my husband, and I. We're like very the four of us. And now because I have my own house, I live here with my husband in a good house. I try always to be the guest. I invite everyone to come to my house and have the Christmas parties here and sometimes birthday parties here because I have more space here to gather family and friends. And because of my relatives and my in-laws, I'm trying to join everybody together, but everyone is so busy. Sometimes we have a so busy life and no one is able to be together with the people we like. So I try to make this important festives very meaningful, and I try to make everyone get together at least one day, or Christmas, or at least on my birthday party, which is very important. But I'm always trying to make them trying to join the family together.
Good. So it's really important for you.
Yeah, it's very important. And not only family, but friends, because sometimes we don't get along very well with our relatives. And sometimes friends, we choose friends to be part of our family. And when we can be together, it's awesome too. So in my birthday, for example, I invite my family and friends to be together, and we have a very super party together. Christmas, it's something more personal, so sometimes we have to be with our family, and my friends, they have their families too. I mean, my friends, they have their families too, but I'm always trying to send messages to them and try to get together with them a day after because it's really important.
Good. Very good. Okay, I agree with you. It's the same for me. And now I want to ask for you if you have, do you have a family member that, of course, you have that you don't get along with? Who and why? It's time to, you know, to say something bad about someone. No, please take it easy. But do you have a family member that you don't get along with? Who and why? What's the problem with this person? Marcelo, please. No?
I, I don't remember if I had a relative um, get along. I like my family. I like all members of my family. My family is very big. I
Very
I
good.
had I have 6 brothers and 3 sisters. My 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 family is very big. Many how do you say primos? I forgot. Many. I don't remember one guy. I don't. I
Good. Very
dislike to talk.
It's good to
Nada
heart.
mesmo.
I have one person I don't get along with, but I'm not, I don't like this person. But we're not, we don't have a bond or something like that. So he thinks totally different than me. So we sometimes you know, no, it's not that. No, I don't agree with you when we are together, but we never have had a fight, something like that. It's
I
just
understand. I understand.
different opinions, different ways of think, maybe. But okay, Mariana Tiburcio, do you have a family member that you don't get along with? Who and why? You don't need to say names.
Yeah, I usually didn't get along with my aunt, maybe mainly in um 2018 because of election, a presidential election, and we had some kind of different thoughts about politics and about the world and um, how we see society, and that was a really difficult situation because I started to stop talk with her because I was very almost losing my mental health because of that, because of all the situation that the country was going through. And nowadays I talk with her, but not about politics.
Yeah.
And we get along, and it's okay now.
Okay, good. So you, Farley, please. Do you have a family member that you don't get along with?
Yeah, it's not that I don't get along, but it's my stepbrother, and he made some things that caused some issues to my family and those things, and I chose to stay away from him. Since it's 2 years and I don't have contact, and I think it's better this way.
Okay, okay. I think my uncle, I didn't remember him, but my uncle is a problem. I have a really, really big problem with him. I didn't remember. Now I remember. It's not a good question because, maybe we remember people that. Okay, but Gaia, please.
Yeah,
I think you don't have, but
no, I think when you have a problem with family, the best thing is to like just remove yourself from that space, because it's
yeah.
family. I don't feel like having big fights with anybody. But I agree with Mariana. I also had problems with, different people in my family because of politics. Because this is, yeah, it's true, like it became so polarized, this thing, like left, right, or whatever, like, and people got very, very, passionate about it, like, and then in the end, I said, you know what, let's talk about what you like to do instead of talking about what doesn't work, because in the end it's all family. But yeah, I had to like almost unfriend people from unfriend my family from my Facebook. But it's the way,
Blocked,
yeah, it's the way it is, like, but
canceled.
I try to keep everybody,
Okay.
without too much, conversations on that topic.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Gaia. Vinicius, what about you?
I have an aunt. It's not maybe some things that we discuss because she's really stubborn. She's really smart, but I don't know the way she is. I don't really get along because she, I don't know, she thinks she knows a little bit of everything, so she has opinion about everything that you're going to talk of her, and it's kind of not cool. And but it's just a phase that you don't get along. It's not all the time. It's not a big problem at all. Yeah.
I understand. Thank you. Tai, what about you?
I think my biggest issue is with my biological father. We don't talk for, I think, 5 years or so. And it's not because I have any kind of bad feelings about talking to him, it's more about his own decisions in life. And I am open to have a conversation whenever he feels he wants to. But of course, as I have my own life to, to manage and my own life to, to keep living. And my father is not, um, he is not a very open-minded person, and he is not so welcoming when I've tried to, he wasn't so welcoming when I've tried to reach him. So I'm gonna give him the time and space he needs until, if someday he wants to talk to me and my sister, I guess, I don't know, it's up to him. So yeah, so that's basically the only person in my family that I don't have contact with. And I hope someday I don't know if we will ever get along because we never kind of got along, but we have this issue to solve. So I hope someday we can solve this problem between us.
Okay.
And one thing that I feel is really important to highlight is that sometimes when we feel like, I think that Brazilian society sometimes makes a pressure that we have to get along with our relatives because they're our relatives. We don't choose the family that we were born. Of course, we have to keep the respect as much as possible, but if you don't get along with someone, independently of whom you're talking to, if you're talking about your mom, your dad, your uncle, your aunt, your sister, your cousins, if you don't get along, it's okay to be distant from that people, because if they make you feel bad somehow, it doesn't make sense to be with them, around them, just because they are your family. You got to keep your mental and physical health as a prior in your life. And we choose our families too, so it's important to be around people that loves you and people that you love too.
Good. Good point. Okay. Thank you, Tai. And to finish, our time's up, but I want to ask one more question. Is who is your favorite person in your family and why? Who is your favorite relative? Who's the favorite person in your family? And why? Marcelo, please. We have 2 minutes.
The question is very hard for me because I love
Everybody. I understand.
everybody. I love everybody, but um, I have two children. I love so much my
No,
children.
you don't need. If you love everybody, it's okay. You have a really big heart.
But I love so much my mother too. So it's very hard for me.
Your mother?
My mother and my father. I love
No, no,
I love
no,
it. No, no, no.
don't choose. Don't make it. No, no, no. I'm not gonna make it with you. Okay? Okay, it's okay. And Mari, please, who's the favorite person in your family for you?
I think it's my mom because our closest relationship. I live with her, so uh, like yesterday, I was talking with her too until 1 a.m., just talking about life, just talking about the house, just talk about our day. And I give so much value for these moments, and that's it. I think it's important. Sometimes we live with our family, but we don't even talk with them. So um, the days go past, and we we didn't uh, talk with people actually. So I think that's it. It's her.
Good, good. Guys, Farley, please, really quick,
Okay.
who's the favorite person in your family?
I think it's my mom because we are so close. Since I was a child, I remember I was always with her and those things. It's not that I don't like my father, I really do, but with my mother, the connection is different.
Good. Gaia, Gaia.
I don't have like a favorite. I think there's so many characters in my family, like interesting people, or I don't really have one person these days that I would say, it's my favorite. Like or my, but there's many
You're like
characters.
Marcelo.
Yes,
Very
exactly.
big heart.
Yeah.
I think for me it's my daddy and mom, both of them in different ways. My mom is very special for me, and we are very close to each other. And my daddy is, I had some problems with him in the past, and we could overcome these problems, in a very beautiful way. So he's a friend of mine. Of course, we have problems, but um, he is my favorite, and she's my favorite, maybe. Vinicius, please, I'm going to close the breakout room, but try to answer. Who's your favorite person in your family, and why?
It's my mother because I also relate to her, and that's the one that I have the closest feeling and the best memories is her. So
Okay, thank you. Tai?
I can choose. Well, but I have a very deep connection with my mom, my sister, and my husband. They're my world. I can't choose between the three of them.
It's a
I really can't.
hard question.
Yeah, I can't.
Okay, let's wait people come back from the breakout room, and we will answer one more question. If you want to, you say something when I ask. Um, Let me see here. Okay, is everybody here? Welcome back to the main room. Ana, Lara, Flavia, who else? Ju and Marcus. Marcus. Okay. How was the who was the leader in the breakout room, please? Who was the leader?
Yuri.
Yuri?
Yeah,
Cerqueira?
yeah.
Cerqueira? Cerqueira or
Sir, Sir, Sir,
Cerqueira?
Cerqueira
Okay.
is wrong for me.
Okay, Yuri, please share how was the conversation? How was
It was very good.
topic?
For me, I had some difficult to talk because I forgot to 3 or 4 words that in the sentence make a sense, but in my head I forgot. So it's okay for me. It's for good to talk about our relatives, our parents, how they were or how they are, and some things like that. For me, it's okay to talk about my parents and my relatives. It was a good conversation.
And who is your favorite person in your family?
I don't answer this question because this topic could be a turn of fight in my family.
Wow. So you choose him. So you don't like me.
Yeah, some things like that. So I prefer don't answer this question.
Very good, very good. Thank you, Yuri. And who else can share something about this conversation here? Ana Clara, Tavares,
Hey,
where are
was
you?
I'm sorry.
No, how was the conversation for you? And
Oh, yeah,
share your
I was in the same group of Yuri, and we talked a lot. We didn't answer all the questions because a lot of talk, and yeah, for me it was very good to remember how my parents meet each other, and the time that when I was a child I went to the house of my grandmother in the holidays, Christmas, Easter, and it was very good to remember that because now on quarantine I'm not meeting them, and I miss a lot. Sometimes I miss a lot.
good, good. And who is the family member you spend most time with? Do you know?
The most time is my parents, my mom and my father. We live together, and we are together since March in quarantine, and all day. Yeah, they both are the most.
So you all do things together, because sometimes we live together, but we don't, we don't get together. It's different.
Yeah, yes, we have. Is very good because we have similar. How can I say that, hobbies? You know, my
Good.
father liked to surf, like me, and my mom loves beach, and we always go together and do things together. I do things more together with my mom because we're like uh, how can I say, coladas, and but the both are always together doing things.
Okay, good. Thank you, Anna. Okay, so our time's up. Okay, so I have to say thank you for coming. Thank you again, you all, for coming here. You are all very, very important for me, and you make my Thursdays better. I want you to remember that you need to go to your email inbox and answer the feedback. Please do it. It's very important for me. It's very important for TNT, and I hope to see you soon, very soon, next Thursday. And I think one of you is going to sleep after the TNT. You have sleepy face right now. Okay, that's it for today. See you soon. Goodbye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
Yuri.
Bye,
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
JP.
Yuri.
Bye bye.
See you soon.